yet another great opportunity for a deep dive at a later time to go into more in depth about our TIF program. So stay tuned for a training that we'll be doing. Next, I'd like to invite up Annie Coakley, who will be touching in on the SBIF program, facade rebate, a bit about the special service area districts, and about what we're doing with retail in the city.
Hi, I'm Annie Coakley. I am going to talk about SBIF, which I know is very popular. I see a lot of familiar faces, so I know you're familiar with this program, and I really just wanted to kind of cover the behind the scenes of SBIF, right? So you know how it works when you get an applicant and a business comes in, you help them fill out the application, it goes to Summer Corps, we send the commitment letter, all that good stuff. But really what I wanted to cover with a lot of questions that I've been noticing coming through our delegates is how does one get created and how does one get refunded or reloaded, as we like to say, right? So, well, here it is. So there's 82 SBIF districts, and we've assisted 468 businesses since 1999. And just as I mentioned, Summer Corps 504 is the administrator for the program, so they're the ones who do the application intake, they go out and do a site visit, they kind of walk the business through all the necessary paperwork, getting their contractors and certified contractors, and they collect all their payment vouchers, and at the end of that process, that voucher comes to me and I pay it. So I'm the money person and they're the application person. You can go to the website. Oh, and the Summer Corps website, if you haven't checked it out recently, has been updated, and they have this fantastic database right on their website, and it has the information of anyone who's ever received money, their address, how much they received, what TIF district it's in. So they actually spent a lot of money putting that together, and it's been a very great tool for not only our side, but for anybody else who's interested to know where the dollars are going. So as I was talking, if you are interested in, if you're in a TIF district, first you have to be in a TIF district, right? And you don't currently have a SBIF, either the question comes to me through an office of yours or an alderman. And what I do is work with the Department of Budget to make sure that it's even feasible, if there's enough increment to create a district, and if there's not enough or too many other demands on the TIF. So if the money is there and it's available, we go through City Council and we create a SBIF district. We introduce it at one council, and then it passes out. I know that gets confusing for a lot of folks. I just want to, we introduce it with the Finance Committee. The following City Council, it's an actual live SBIF district. And that's when I work with you guys to help set up the rollout. And the rollout process, as many of you are very familiar with, and I greatly appreciate all of the help that I get from you to get these set up. It is best if we have everyone on board, right? So we need Summer Corps, of course, to be there so that they can hand out the applications. And it's also very helpful to invite the aldermen that are associated with that particular SBIF. And of course, we look for you guys to find the great location and time, knowing your business district as you do, a morning meeting, a night meeting. I leave that in your hands as you know your businesses better than I would. And then the application process. So at the day of the rollout, applications are handed out. The applicants have 30 days to turn in the application, which is pretty simple. The very first application, right, is like 3 pages, so it's not a complicated thing. And then the phase 2, they have 120 days to get their, meet with contractors, get bids, turn those into Summer Corps. And then Summer Corps goes out, does the site visit, everything looks on board. We send out a conditional commitment letter, and they can start construction. And they have 10 months to complete construction with 1 extension if necessary. And then after the construction is completed, Summer Corps goes back out, does a final site visit, puts together their payment vouchers, sends those to us, and we pay them. So that was SBIF. And if, at any time you guys have questions, I will be here after the show, so you can come and see me if anything is particular to your area. I know that SBIF is very popular and there's a lot of questions. Facade rebate, we receive this money, it's federal money, CDBG money. We find out about how much we're going to get in about springtime, as we did this year. And honestly, I have no idea how much we're going to get for next year, but hopefully it's in a budget somewhere. facade rebate runs a little bit like SBIF, however, it's not an interior improvement program, it's strictly for the facade. And it's geographically based, so it has to be in an area that the federal government considers CDBG eligible. So, and I know I have the maps for that, so if you have a property that you're not sure of, you can just call me and I can look it up. So it's similar to that. We have a rollout, right? We send applications to our own